The Snail and the Whale by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. It's a classic, love, a classic.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, well, that's you.
Couldn't afford books when I was their age.
Yeah, well, that's what you say. This is a tale of a tiny snail and a great big grey-blue humpback whale. This is a rock as black as soot, and this is a snail with an itchy foot. The sea snail slithered all over the rock and gazed at the sea and the ships in the dock. And as she gazed, she sniffed and sighed. The sea is deep and the world is wide. How I long to sail, said the tiny snail.
Yeah. That boat's called the Green Queen, look, with a crane on it.
Yeah.
And that one's called Ross Ham.
It's nice.
There's a snail there, look, on the rock.
Mm.
Oh, look. People dumping rubbish on the beaches. Look, and their bottles, look.
Yeah. Pollution. Not good.
Oh, somebody's going to get all the words in this.
Well, you can read the page if you
Go on,
want to,
keep
lovely.
going, keep going.
These are the other snails in the flock, who all stuck tight to the smooth black rock, and said to the snail with the itchy foot, "Be quiet, don't wriggle, sit still, stay put." But the tiny sea snail sighed and sniffed, then cried,
"I've got it, I'll hitch a lift."
This is the trail of the tiny snail, a silvery trail that looped and curled and said,
"Lift wanted around the world."
Oh, look, Pride of Glasgow.
Oh, yeah.
Scotland. Scotland the brave. Oh, look, I've got some words. This is the whale who came one night when the tide was high and the stars were bright. A humpback whale, immensely long, who sang to the snail a wonderful song of shimmering ice and coral caves and shooting stars with enormous waves. And this is the tale of the humpback whale. He held it out of the starlight sea and said to the small snail, "Come sail with me."
A little bit of a sing-song there, love.
Oh, there's whales are singing. Whale song.
This...
That's how whales sound when they sing.
Okay. This is the sea, so wild and free, that carried the whale and the snail on his tail.
So you're not going to do any singing
I'll think about it.
To towering icebergs of far-off lands. Seals.
Penguins.
Bingo.
That's a different book. With fiery mountains and golden sands.
There's a fiery mountain. Flying fish.
Parrot.
Turtle. Monkey.
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 Dolphins.
That's the monkey off the PG adverts. Monkey.
I got dolphins.
That's not a dolphin. That's a porpoise.
If you say
You can
so.
tell by the
Okay.
shape.
All right. These are the waves that arched and crashed, that foamed and frolicked and sprayed and splashed the tiny snail on the tail of the whale.
These are the caves beneath the waves where stripy fish and leathery fins and sharks with hideous groovy grins, toothy grins, swam around the whale and the snail on his tail. I'm going to start again.
I was just going to say...
Do you know what it is?
that.
This light up there is reflecting, so I can't see it properly. Let me just...
All right, lovely.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, you
These are the caves beneath the waves where stripy fish with feathery, leathery fins and sharks with hideous, toothy grins swam round the whale and the snail on his tail.
Yeah, because the second time was much better, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's flawless the second time. That's why you edit it. And all this editing, people just think it's seamless.
Okay. So this is the sky, so vast and high,
La,
sometimes
la,
sunny and blue
la,
and
la,
warm, sometimes
la, la.
filled with a thunderstorm, with zigzag lightning, flashing and frightening the tiny snail on the tail of the whale.
Two crabs had a fight there.
They might be dancing actually, love. They're smiling. That one's smiling
Oh, yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah, that's mine. Must be dancing to your soulful
Yeah,
tune,
exactly.
singing.
Yeah. There.
Necessities of life.
Okay. And she gazed.
Is this she? Is that a snail?
Yeah.
And she gazed at the sky, the sea and land, the waves and the caves and the golden sand. She gazed and gazed, amazed by it all, and she said to the well, I feel so small.
In a very manly voice.
Yeah. Because she's a male now, she's a man now. Oh, there's an eagle. There's another one. 2 eagles. Crystal Palace. Eagles! Football club.
But then came the day the whale lost his way.
Oh.
These are the speedboats running a race, zigging and zooming all over the place, upsetting the whale with their ear-splitting roar, making him swim too close to the shore.
Oh no. This is the tide slipping away.
Oh, that's not good.
And this is the whale laying on a beach in a bay. Laying beached in a bay.
Quick! Off the sand, back to sea!
Cried the snail. I can't move on land. I'm too big, moaned the whale. The snail felt helpless and terribly small. Then,
I've got it!
she cried, and started to crawl,
I must not fail.
said the tiny snail.
This is the bell on the school in the bay, ringing the children in from play. This is the teacher holding her chalk. Ooh, that's an old one.
Yeah, don't do chalk anymore.
Oh, not very often anyway.
Well, hang on, the way budgets are going nowadays, they
Yeah,
might
we
go back to it.
that, yeah. Telling the class, sit straight, don't talk. This is the board as black as soot.
And this is the snail with the itchy foot.
A snail.
Oh, it's a teacher, lady
I know,
teacher.
that's why I
Oh, go on, I thought it was all the kids shouting. Go on.
A snail, a snail.
No, do it in your teacher voice that you normally do when you're at work teaching.
I don't want
When
to.
you
I don't want
do
to,
your teacher
'cause that's
voice.
real life.
Yeah, all right. Okay. The teacher turns pale,
Look!
say the children.
It's leaving together.
It's leaving
a
together.
trail. It's leaving a trail.
Oh, that trail. This is the trail of the tiny snail. A slivery trail saying...
Silvery.
Slivery. Oh, no, silvery. Yeah, sorry,
You
silvery.
don't know, I've got my glasses on. You
Yeah,
haven't.
I haven't got my glasses on. No. It probably would be easier if I did have my glasses on. Oh, look, there's a picture of the whale up there.
Oh, yeah.
Save the whale!
These are the children running from school.
Getting arrested for bunking off.
Fetching the firemen, digging a pool.
Squirting and spraying to keep the whale cool.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, they're pumping the water out of the sea. Look, they're not using, like, fresh water. They're using seawater. That's good, clever, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's he? He's digging a tunnel underneath him. Then look, and then one.
I think he's just having a bit of a paddling.
Oh, I think they're digging the... Oh, look, they're digging a canal.
Well, it did say digging a pool.
Yeah, now I think there's more of a canal than a pool.
Okay.
Because we want to live in a canal boat.
So more like a moat, maybe.
No, not a moat. A moat goes around a building.
Well, they're doing it around the whale.
No, the
even.
canal, so they can refloat the whale in the canal
Okay. All right.
and float it back out to sea, innit?
All right, innit? This is the tide coming into the bay, and these are the villagers shouting,
Hooray!
as the whale and the snail travelled safely away.
Oh, the snail's still on his tail.
Good. Back to the dock and the flock on the rock, who said, how time's flown, and haven't you grown?
St Mungo. There used to be a cartoon dog called Mungo. Mungo, Mary and Midge.
Yeah.
In the long time ago.
Yeah, very long time ago.
Long time ago when I was about 7 years old.
I don't remember that at all.
Well, that's because that was before colour was invented. Everything was black and white.
He's not exactly
Before the
colour was
internet.
invented.
Before the internet, before the
Definitely before that.
before the internal
mobile
combustion
phones.
engine.
Before mobile phones, definitely.
Yeah. And the whale and the snail tell their wonderful tale of shimmering ice on coral caves and shooting stars and enormous waves, and of how the snail, so small and frail, with her looping, curling, silvery trail, saved the life of the humpback whale. Then the humpback whale held out his tail, and on crawled snail after snail after snail.
Oh, they're all going for a trip.
Yeah, they'll all go for it. The cat.
Yeah.
Still got pollution on the beach though.
Yeah.
Look, flip flop. Sorry, there's their flip flop.
Oh my goodness.
And they sang to the sea as they
Sail.
all set sail on the tail of the grey blue humpback whale.
Yeah. There you go. See, all of them.
I wonder what that was called. Can you see?
No.
Oh, the end.
The end, indeed, for everyone.
Stripy fishes.
Oh, at Hillhead Primary School.
Oh,
There you go.
Wick. That's in Scotland. That's right up the top, near top, topest most bit of lots.